Picture this. The world stage, long dominated by Western powers, could soon have an unexpected player. France, a puppet nation of the West, is seeking to bridge the gap between the traditional North and the rapidly developing South by expressing interest in joining the BRICS alliance. Let's talk about this. All right, so I thought I'd take a quick minute to share my thoughts on what's happening in the global macro picture when it comes to the monetary system. And over the last couple of weeks, we've been talking about the addition of new countries, possibly G7 nations wanting to join the BRICS. And as of now, it looks like Macron is putting out fillers as to whether or not he can join this upcoming summit. So anyway, came across an interesting article, thought I would just share my 2 cents on it. And like always, trying to gather as much information as I can and compact it into a short and timely, quick take. So if you guys appreciate this, definitely hit that thumbs up button. And make sure you click the bell and then scroll up to the very top and hit the all tab so you'll be notified whenever something is put out, whether it be a quick take, a short, or upcoming live event. So as expected, we got our first G7 nation, France, looking to get in on action with the development of the BRICS. This move, if successful, would mark France as the first Western country and G7 nation to join the League of Emerging Economies. President Macron, known for his unconventional approach to global politics, has often found himself at odds with the major BRICS players, particularly Russia and China, over issues such as global security and influence. However, in recent times, we've noticed a discernible shift away from the Western powers. Even talking down and dirty about the US is now notable in France's approach to foreign relations. Something worth noting, a few months ago, he took a visit over to China, and then after that, the Chinese yuan was accepted for commodity purchase. And then he started talking about calling for reducing reliance on the US dollar, are just a few of these indicators that it signal the French pivot. The question is this a genuine pivot, or is France being used as a Trojan horse? Macron's aspiration to align with the BRIC nations is driven by a vision of strategic autonomy for Europe and the establishment of a third superpower, distinct from US and China. He's definitely getting ahead of himself because there's no way in the world the Western powers will allow France to try to put itself ahead of the overall globalist agenda. And to think even more, Germany's, which is the continent's largest economy, is in the throes of a recession, while rising energy costs within Europe would definitely pose a substantial obstacle in any plans France has of trying to get away from the globalist agenda. To take it even further, France isn't the only one looking to make some moves. Belarus, a nation with close ties to Russia, is also seeking to join the BRICS. The possibility of unrestricted cross-border trade is a tempting prospect for the country, as it could bolster its economy and strengthen international alliances. The potential expansion of the BRICS alliance could mark a seismic shift in the global economic landscape. With the inclusion of Western and Eastern European countries, BRICS could become a potent force, offering its members increased economic advantages and currency autonomy. A decrease in dependence on the US dollar could herald the end of that unipolar world that both Russia and China have been talking about, and the rise of the multipolar world structure that more people are starting to pay attention to. As we anticipate the upcoming BRICS summit in South Africa, everyone around the world that's been under the boot of the US government, whether it be through sanctions or countries that have been ransacked by military armed forces, are definitely watching to see the outcome of this upcoming summit. Only in America are people distracted by indictments, crypto exchanges, and anything else thrown our way. It's becoming obvious it doesn't take much to distract and divert attention of a populace that's already bombarded with all types of things, on top of majority being stuck in the rat race. So here's some things worth considering. Will France and Belarus succeed in their ambitions to join this powerful bloc? And if they do, what ripple effects will this have on the global alliance and the balance of power? Another thing people should really be asking themselves, are we on the brink of the disrupting of the current world order? What might the implication be for global trade, diplomacy, as well as world peace, if that is such a thing? Curious to hear your thoughts on this matter. Share your thoughts in the comments section. If you found any value here, definitely hit that thumbs up button, and I'll see you on the next quick take. Enjoy your day.